Hello guys, so now good evening. But I know for that small technical problem you get, so I don't resolve them. So I hope you can see me well and I hope you can hear me well you get before we proceed. All right, so if you check the headline, you'll see the headline is something very, very interesting. So the first news of the evening over here now the fact that the Premier League, the EPL referees, the PGMOL, then they consider to clamp down on time wasting next season. Now they get a lot of proposals, so they don't write out saying now what they want to do next season. They won't copy what they do for the, I think it was the last World Cup for Qatar. It gets the way we've got some matches after they don't play regular 90 minutes, you will see something like 20 minutes extra time, 60 minutes extra time for the hooligans. It gets you will see them there. So this is what I'm saying. So they won't clamp down time wasting from goal celebrations, from foul, from set pieces. You get from those where they fake, like say they give them injury. So all those times where then they waste, that is what they want to clamp down on. And they call the talk say if you fake injury and maybe the medics can't come, they can say okay, take treatments. You can't refuse treatments. They will give you yellow card. And so maybe they won't substitute you. Oh yeah, Baba, follow that side, waka come out. Now I say no, lie, I must go to the middle, make I waste time. All those kind of things, they go clamp down on them. All those I say keeper go take like 10 to 15 seconds before him go kick ball out. All those ones. So all those things because according to the Guardian, because the Guardian I bring out this, they did an expose now throughout a report on this story. So they call it talk say the actual playing time where we play football for the EPL, like for a match now, let's just say maybe Chelsea versus Arsenal, they play now. The actual time with the ball, they in motion, when we say ball, they in play, you get, it's just 54 minutes and 49 seconds. You get, so imagine you come to watch a match for 90 seconds, for 90 minutes, and the actual time when we say they play, apart from say the kick person, the person fall down, was just actually, let's say 50 minutes. You get, you would they happy. Say it no make sense. So they believe say if then curb all this thing. If at the end of the day you waste all the time you won't waste and extra time because they say who blocks 20 minutes, it will make people know they waste time again because they're going to say there's no point because according to what they hear, if they want celebrate go now. Another thing I didn't forget to tell now. All those time where VAR they used to check whether na goal, abi no be goal, say na offside, abi no be offside. What did they happen to those extra time? All those 1 minute, 2 minutes, what did they happen? You get so all those things. If it won't happen, the next day they're going to pause time now. What is they going to do now? They're going to pause time. If people don't celebrate go, they go pause time. Anything they happen, they go pause time. You get if they don't feel pause time at the end of the day, they will give a humongous extra time. You get. You remember when you go to play match, they will give 9 minutes. Everybody go vex. It's too much. Be ready to see 16 minutes, 20 minutes next season. And me, I love this development because. Nobody will favor. You get everybody they waste time. Even Arsenal gone they waste time. Nobody they waste time. So it is what it is. So more just see how they go set out everything you get. So initially, EPL talks they no go follow all those FIFA they practice, all those things they practice. So but now I'm surprised they don't turn around. So okay, they might implement it next season. So more just to watch. If they change the rule, I'll still let you know. But I want make them implement and maybe someone will watch the bomb will enjoy waiting with the watch. Now, away from that, so many pundits on this media space, they're going to do an expose, like they're going to analyze who are the winners of this Arsenal preseason, against which players actually won. They're going to call people like Trossard. Trossard, he played in the USA preseason and he scored 3 goals. He had a lot of impact. He scored 2 goals, I think, against Barcelona. You sure the guy is hot like fire. He's in form. He's in a rich vein of form. For that reason, that's why people like me, they talk, say, make in starts for this, what's it they call it, Monaco match. Most, I will give him more playing time. As he in body, just give him making a display, making a deliver again. So it makes sense. Imagine a Trossard the start, going to look bench, going to see an assassin like a Martinelli. How did they make you feel as an Arsenal fan? You get imagine one of the best players of last season. Come the state because now you know they're in form. So it would be very, very wrong of you to come and be starting Martinelli ahead of Trossard based on name. It gets so we need to put people that are in form. And if you agree with me, Trossard is in form. So imagine match one starts, they look bench, they see Martinelli. How does it make you feel? You get that's when we talk about squad depth. If you come out Trossard now put in Martinelli, the quality still remains the same. You know, drop. Now the thing we reclaim for a very, very long time. And now we are seeing it. So that's what we're talking about. But for Saka side, we never feel enjoy that type of changes like come on Saka, put another person be like Saka or above Saka. You know that kind of level you get. You go to happy as a fan. So we're looking at Trossard was one of the winners in the preseason because now we are back home. We want to play the Emirates Cup. Because so preseason. Well, you can still say maybe Emirates Cup is part of preseason, but the main preseason will travel out, Germany, USA, all those ones don't end. Now, another person they identify as one of the winners in this preseason, named Julian Timber. Now, for those of you who are not aware, in this preseason, we will see Julian Timber was tested in 3 different positions. He played the left back, he played the right back, and he played the center defense. And he played everything like saying in original position. Like you could not identify any atom of weakness. He played all those roles for you. Like the guy had fun, you get. And myself, I don't know about you now, but I was very, very happy with him. Like, I'm proud to have that. The guy a baller, you get. So he can even play midfield. The guy a baller, you get. So all those things Zinchenko will do for us. If I tell that sits down Julian Timber, say, Baba, sit down, watch Zinchenko tape, you get. Understand how they do these things. The guy go do am flawless, like go do am without error because Kylian don't come outside talk say last season in the watch Zinchenko, 2 of them they discuss, they learn how to do that thing. Still yet, he never still get the intricacies of that thing. But look at Julian Timber. When they see an enter midfield now, again, so he understands it because naturally he's a ball playing center back. So it would be easy for him to just slot in. I think I'm waiting to see for him to bring that guy. So now we don't see the winners. Now who are the losers get of this preseason? Number 1 on the list. All this thing what they tell you, be saying that me put them together. These are things pundits talk. Me just let you know, and I will let you know the one why I agree with, the one why I disagree with, and you can also tell me the one you agree with and the one you disagree with. So one of the losers, they mentioned Kylian Mbappé, is one of the losers in the preseason because how can you play how many matches in the preseason and Arteta never selected you for once to start any match? What is the indication of that? It means you are not the first name, you are not the second name, you are not the third name in the pecking order of left backs. Does that mean that if everybody is fit, Zinchenko will be the first name in the pecking order, then maybe Jacob Kivior will be the second name in the pecking order, then maybe Julian Timber will be the third name in the pecking order of left backs before you come put Kylian Mbappé? Like, what does this mean? How many matches we play? If Babaja will come from bench, at the point, Timber starts. At the point, Jacob Kivior starts. Zinchenko is injured. So you will be say initially, now even the second name in the pecking order of left backs. You are now nowhere to be found in the preseason. What does that tell you, my dear Arsenal lovers? What does that tell you people? So what it means is that Zinchenko don't lose in place because he is failing to understand how Arteta won't play. So you need to understand the coach's philosophy, his playing style, for him to have faith in you. Imagine coach when they get more faith in Jacob Kivior than Kylian Mbappé. It didn't burst my brain. So that is why they list people like Kylian Mbappé as one of the losers. Now they call the list Zinchenko also, not because Zinchenko do anything, but he was injured. He didn't partake in the preseason at all. So why they can't list him as people who follow them travel? What's the point? They cannot play anything. And from the look of things, he may likely miss the start of next season. So that's why they can't identify and say, okay, you follow them go and you don't partake at all. For that reason, you are one of the losers because we didn't see you play. Anyway, me, I feel caught Zinchenko some slack because it's not his fault. He was injured. But for the rest, they did very, very well. Now, Football London, come aside, come let us know that there will be a bidding war for Mohamed Kudus because Arsenal and Chelsea are very, very interested. And don't forget that I think it was yesterday or the first day, the football director of Ajax, Sven Millenstadt, don't come aside, come talk, say, as the transfer window, the end, as they reach in ending, say the transfer fee for this Mohamed Kudus is going to go up. So we'll be very, very careful. So what Football London is saying is that there will be a bidding war because Arsenal, they need a cover in that right wing side. So I don't identify Kudus. What did make Chelsea define this Kudus? What did they want to use and do? Is it that they want to play him as a false 9 as they play Kai Havertz? What is the plan? Chelsea don't already get Jackson when they play number 9. They already get Christopher Nkunku when they play number 9. So you bring in a Kudus. Do you want to play him in the wing? They have a lot of wingers. Sterling still there. Modric still there. Many people still there. So I don't get it. Noni Madueke still there. They want to play wing. So you just want Bayern because after they go there, you really get an intention. Like, why is it that anytime we go for somebody, Chelsea must come and chook their mouth there. I don't understand why it be like that. Well, as time to go know whether Chelsea go put their money where their mouth is. And another thing I want to let you know, because I saw them discussing this thing on TalkSport too. They're going to talk about this Casado transfer with Chelsea. Do you know that Chelsea have had 4 unsuccessful bids for Casado? They don't bid for Casado 4 times, and Brighton reject her, say 100 million or nothing. They see the 5 bid money. Brighton, they give them 2 options. It is either you pay me 100 million, or you give me Levico will. You get added to the deal and pay a lesser fee because Brighton need that player. Chelsea don't want to sell the player to them. So they are at a stalemate as a bidder. Now they're going to talk, say, this deal has vindicated Arsenal in the Casado transfer approach, because when Arsenal won't buy rights, people were coming out and saying, a big club, no, they waste time with this kind of transfer. If not Chelsea or not Manchester United, therefore don't buy Declan Rice. Now Chelsea is struggling. They're struggling with Moses Casado. Manchester United is struggling. They're struggling to buy Rasmus Højlund because they don't have money. So you understand how the dynamics. You see many people in the media space, nobody's talking, but when we were having unsuccessful bids to buy Declan Rice, people were just raising their voices. Arsenal supposed to go break back for the money. Arsenal supposed to pay. Arsenal, look at other big clubs struggling to bring out the money to pay. Everybody's scared of FFP. That's the financial fair play rule. So now, so as I see that report, I say no. I need to bring that report. Come make una self CRCB. Now, another thing we say Manchester United, because today there's this news. I purposely not talk about the news again. So I say make I clarify. This news about Balogun and Manchester United. Get so I know I see the report from the Daily Independent, and I think the Daily Transfer. One other media house also said something about it. Now, this is what is happening. Initially, according to Daily Independent, because that then first break the news. Initially, Eric Ten Hag, who is the Manchester United coach, he look at Balogun, say whether he would like to sign Balogun briefly, according to the report. Briefly, this is not the current news, now Old Testament also. They look and they can say no, maybe they move on. They can't move on, can't go face Rasmus Højlund of Atalanta. That's why they won't keep themselves there now. Now, this same Rasmus Højlund, you know that PSG is also interested in this case. PSG don't even offer 50 million. You get the guy talks no one go PSG, see Manchester United or nothing. Manchester United said like the guy. In short, as of yesterday, they had even do video call with the player. They don't offer their own bid according to Fabrizio Romano, but Atlanta see they hold out for a bigger fee. So people, I know the rumor don't spread like wildfire. Say, man, you want sign Balogun? Man, you want sign Balogun? Oh God, oh that man, he know they happen. But even if it happen, I don't get anything against about. I just say make I set the record straight. Make I let you know waiting day as of now. Manchester United have their priority as Rasmus Højlund. Then if that one no work, then maybe they may have Balogun as a fallback option. I don't really know. So I say make I just throw them out there. So now go Sports Mode also said that. So even Fabrizio Romano said with the checking page, they always talk about Manchester United, Rasmus Højlund, and PSG. That is a triangular dynamic. So more the watchers that one self go finish. Now, Granny Xhaka said, don't come and say, I talk about, open up on this emotional decision of leaving Arsenal. Say, you don't already conquer in challenge for Arsenal. You get, help Arsenal get the Champions League will never get in the past 6-7 years. So with that and Edu Gaspar discuss, say, you won't go find another challenge elsewhere. And because one of the reasons we can go by Leverkusen is because Xabi Alonso, who is the coach of that place, and Mikel Arteta, who is the coach of Arsenal, they see football differently, and they are young managers. So that is why in wrong go there, go stay with them again. So that's what it is. So I say make I just let you know how everything. So my dear Arsenal lovers, this is actually the evening news. The video don't too long, like 15 minutes. I've been normally long, but it is what it is. So till I come your way tomorrow, as usual, I get out.